Oh, oh, that's our other one. Oh yeah, that is the people. I keep getting confused. I keep thinking Mars is the place where people come from.
We are
I'm not
all
smart.
descendants of those who dared to look beyond the nice, cozy valley they inhabited and enter a world full of mystery and wonder.
All right, so our milestone, our mission evaluation, is going to be scanning anomalies this time. So we're going to have to step up our game in that respect. Our little drone guy is going to have to go really far. But I think we can do that. Speaking of our little drone guy, let's have him go do a thing. Go scan that. Hey, little people. Welcome to Mars.
New colonists have
Things are
arrived.
okay. You don't have to worry. We're actually doing fine for once. Alright, so now have 11 spaces for 13 jobs. So that hasn't worked out quite the way I would have liked. We're actually going to be at a deficit, I guess because of kids. How many kids do we have in here? We can just do like an overall view, can't we? Kids. Oh, we only have one kid. So I guess we're just going to be a little bit unbalanced. But once we get that technology... Oh, you ran out. Once we get the technology that'll allow us to add some robots in here, I'm guessing it's going to increase the maintenance cost and the power usage. But it'll free up some more people. I think it'll work out. Let's actually think about this expansion we talked about. So we could just put in a little tiny microdome. But that's not going to help us with the kids.
Anomaly analyzed.
We could maybe squeeze in a barrel dome? No, it's a little bit too big.
There's more to the barren environs of the red planet than meets the eye.
So we can now get deep water extraction, which is nice. I'd like that. And automated storage. A set of storages that can store large amounts of resources but have to be constructed and require power. So they might be fun too. I don't think we've found any deep water yet. So let's not worry about it too much. Basic dome might fit. Yeah. I think that's what we'll do. We'll build a basic dome over here. I guess that would be the closest matching.
Cable fault reported.
You know, the Stellaris one isn't far off. Well, let's do the basic domes this time. Because we can throw this in here. Like that. I'm actually going to pause it for now, though. We could run the tunnel into there. We could just run some pipe around the outside, or we can just connect it. You know what? Let's actually allow that to be built. We have an abundance of resources right now. Scanny bro. Grab that and then come on home. Hopefully you'll make it. You are expended. We can't clear the wreckage yet. That's okay, we can build another one up here. I don't think we necessarily need to, because we do have a lot of concrete sort of ready to go. This isn't a very good deposit, though. I think 259 was about the highest. So we'll put it in. So we'll generate a little bit. It's not going to be a big deal.
We've just found Beagle 2.
Oh, hey.
Or at least what's left of it.
Over the years, over 2/3 of missions sent to Mars ended in disaster. The tragic course of events attributed to bad luck, human error, or simply to inevitability of shooting blind in the dark. It created a dark humor revolving around the great galactic ghoul, which feeds on exploration probes and the mystery of the Martian Triangle. One of the best equipped probe missions to Mars was Beagle 2, which failed dramatically in the last minutes before landing, failed by the parachutes and the treacherous Martian atmosphere. The brave little probe crashed at fatally high speed against the red desert. Begin the analysis on the crash site. And little drone guy, you come on home. Get yourself a well-earned recharge. Let's think about what we'll have in here. We'll, of course, have a little bit of housing. A school, nursery, space bar, maybe even the casino, and a couple of other stuffs. Yeah, we'll focus this dome on fulfilling the needs of the people in this dome. I think that'll be okay. Let's put in a little pipe. And a little cable. I guess we can just run that through here. Should be within range. Yep, just about. I'm doing that thing I said I wouldn't do. I'm expanding too quickly. But I feel like we're in a better position than we have been. So we'll probably be okay, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go with we're gonna be fine. I hope we're gonna be fine. We might die horrifically. But I guess that would be mostly okay, too? Yeah, I'm okay with that. It'll be fun anyway. And every time we fail, we learn a little bit about how to play the game better.
Research complete.
We got our factory automation. It's going to be really good for us. What happened to the thing that makes the wind turbines better? Did we research it already? No, it's there. Let's get that. That'll make our medics a little bit better. I don't think we need to add anything else just yet. We could do some outsourcing, though. We have plenty of cash. Let's do the big, beautiful one. It'll put us a little bit under what I want to keep. But that's a lot of extra tech. Let's do that. We're committed. I'm actually gonna bring you over here. Help out on this side instead. And you, do we have anything else for you to go scan? I guess technically you can go up there. It's a long way. But we do need to scan as many anomalies as we can find.
Sector scanned.
Why are you not working? Oh, you don't have enough rare metals.
Research complete.
We're doing our best up here. Extractor amplification is going to help. Atomic accumulators, those are the big super batteries. But I don't think we're generating enough power to really make that useful. So let's hold off for now. We'll have to add some stuff at the next completion. But we can now spend a bit more power and a little bit of polymers to make these 25% better, which we might do. Once we get them fully crewed, if we're still finding we need more, we'll certainly do that. You are full. Oh, no, you don't have any fuel. That's your problem. We're spending a lot of fuel refueling these guys, so I guess that's to be expected. We do have plenty of fuel production, though. We just kind of have too much stuff laying around, being refueled. It'll take care of itself, though. We'll balance out. We'll start having fewer rockets from Earth. We might want to step up our fuel production, though, at some point.
Resources are low.
Machine parts is becoming a problem. We are making them. I think we'll be fine.
Anomaly analyzed.
Grab that. Do that. Anything else up here for you to look at? No. So come on back and recharge. We'll see where you go next. What are we scanning right now? We're scanning the mountains, so we're probably not going to find anything. I guess we'll just do regular scans. We don't have tower coverage over there, but I think it'd be too much effort to get scanner coverage.
Sector scanned.
We can probably get a boost to this area by building out. That is... okay. I guess he can't go through that way. I thought he was just going to go all the way around. But I think if we build a sensor tower up here, we can get the boost in this area. Which we might want to do, because that's probably going to be where we expand to. Well, we do have plenty of rare metals over here. A little bit of regular metals too, but mostly those rare metals is going to be wonderful for us. So that might actually be our first expansion. We can just build like a tunnel over here.
Research complete.
Yeah. Our wind turbines just got 1,000,000 times better. Let's grab the automated storage. But I think what I'd like to do is start exploiting this guy first. But we'll build up this dome and get that all sorted out before we worry too much about the expansion. In terms of our housing, we might have to sort of accept that we might not get access to the apartment buildings for a while, if at all. So really spreading out in little small clusters with little standard housing is going to be good for us. How are we looking in here in terms of comfort and morale? Yeah, we definitely want to get all these service buildings set up in this other dome.
Research complete.
At our emergency training. Martian copyrights. So we just get bonus money for that. And we can do it multiple times as well. I wonder if it'll always stay that price. Let's find out. Because that's relatively cheap. I feel like that's probably like an end game research that you can just keep cycling after you've completed the research tree just to generate money. But getting it early is not going to be a big problem at all. A couple little bits of concrete we still need up here. So let's build ourselves... I thought we could build them for a minute. Let's get ourselves a little concrete depot up here. And let's... Oh, I may have realized a problem in my plan, because we can't actually, like, clear
Sector
salvage
scan.
buildings. So we're not actually going to be able to build the tunnel. Let's try it, just for science. Yeah, we need that tech. Damn it. Let's turn off this dome for now then. There's no point in expanding into it just yet. That's frustrating. Now it's an engineering tech. So let's queue up some more engineering stuff. See if we can find that. I guess that gives us a focus of our technological efforts.
Research complete.
There's our automated storage. And that gives us the fire building the network node, which we're not going to worry about yet. Yeah, I think we're just going to sit tight for now. Let's look at the automation. 5 and 5. A one-time expense, that looks like. Let's try it out. And you. It's going to greatly limit our polymers, but... And you can do it too. But I don't think we'll actually have enough for that. So it's not. We're not using too many polymers. You can leave. Goodbye, little rocket. Good luck. Is that kicked in yet? Not quite.
Resources are low.
Yeah, I know, we're low on polymers. But we're making them. We'll have more people available to work in those. Once that ticks over. Waiting for an electronic, waiting for an electronic. Now that's going to be a 3-person building. And that'll be a 6-person building. So that's not bad. Oh, did that tick in already? Yeah, I guess that one has already happened. So that's an 8-person building. A 3-person building. You should not be full. No? Really? Huh.
Research complete.
But the Martian copyrights. Did it get more expensive? I think it did. Yeah, it did. That makes me sad. But some bonus money is not to be sniffed at. We can get better engineers and geologists. We'll do that. Let's actually outsource again. Because we have a ton of money. And we are kind of in a hurry to find certain technologies. I'm real sad about this situation. Now, if I hadn't built this thing, because there was no need to build it, we weren't in a situation where we needed it. We'd have been able to build that little tunnel. Oh well. These things happen. That'll connect in there just perfect as well. We'll figure it out. We just have to wait a little bit longer. We're still positive on power at nighttime. That makes me very excited.
Research complete.
Got our ecology. Just opened up smart homes. So I think those are better, but they fit less people. So we might not want to build them, but I definitely want to research them to see what's behind them. Is there anything that we can build, or that we should build? I guess the inside dome stuff is pointless because we can't. I think we're doing okay. Apart from all these cable faults, they're kind of annoying. Thankfully, we do have plenty of power.
Funding received.
Nice. Now, we do have a handful of free houses. So we could, technically, bring in another shipment of people. But what would be the point? Things are ticking over nicely as they are. I guess we could make these better, but
Research
yeah, that's
complete.
polymers. We don't really want to spend any polymers. We'll get a boost from that, so that's okay. Project Morpheus. I'm okay with not doing that. It's something we'll probably want at some point, but I'm not worried about it yet. Now that's a really expensive power consumption increase. 20 extra power. But we are making plenty of power. So I'm going to throw that in, just so we can improve our factories even more. I mean, right now during the day, we have a extra power of
Sector
161. That's a lot. There's no more anomalies. So that might be worth doing. 25% improvement. It's like a whole extra one per day, if not more, because we're not working at peak efficiency here. It does almost double the power consumption. Well, the electronics factory doesn't so much. I mean, it more than doubles it for the electronics factory, but it's not going to be as much power consumption, is what I meant.
Cable fault reported.
You can get yourself off home. You have a little bit of stuff taking back with you. We did get the smart home research. Oh, and we can turn the waste rock into concrete. I want that. Clear up some of this waste rock and give us basically free concrete. What's not to love? I guess at this point then we're just waiting for tech to come through before we start really any constructions. I hope we get our tech real soon to allow us to shift that little bastard. He's ruined everything for us. I suppose technically we can put the kid stuff in there, right? Fusion reactor upgrade. We don't have fusion reactors yet, so that's not useful. But thanks, game. I appreciate the effort. So let's turn this on. And we're going to put our kitty stuff in here. Let's pause it while we do that. I'm a little worried about the power consumption, so I don't want it to go too haywire. So we're going to want a nursery. Like that. We're going to want a playground. Like that. A school. And then that's not actually that bad in terms of how much fewer people can fit in there. We don't really have the electronics though. So we'll get a living quarters. And then we want a space bar. We're not going to have as much space in here as I thought we were. It's really annoying that they can't, like, drink at the casino. They have to drink at the space bar. They throw in a casino. And then we'd have an electronics store, an art store, the tunnel, little three-pointer over there. We're not going to be able to fit in a gym. But I guess that's going to be fine. Let's not put a lake behind the school. That'd probably be, not the school, the nursery. That'd probably result in drownings. So put in a little park. And then a little small garden. So it's all pretty and perfect for the kiddies. So we will connect them eventually, but for now it's going to have to be self-sufficient.
Cable fault reported.
Which means we might have to put in a grocer. Because they're not going to be able to eat otherwise. I guess maybe they can eat at the space bar? I know they can eat at the diner. I don't know. We'll have to see. Got some extra funding, which is nice. How are we doing on that tech? 64%. I hope that's hiding the tech we want. Otherwise it's going to be really frustrating. Because we'd have to build a grocer and then destroy the grocer when we're ready to build the tunnel. And I guess we can fit it in. We can squeeze it up against the side. As soon as I remember where it is. Like this. That technically leaves the spot to connect the tunnel. Yeah, let's do that.
Resources are low.
Yeah, we're fucked for polymers, but that's going to be okay. Our child should move.
No active research.
Oh, quick. We need to add that. Mars Nouveau. Cheaper cheaper construction costs. Well, that would have been nice to have before we put all these things in. We're not going to worry about it. Anything that doesn't get finished will get finished when the tech comes in, probably. So it'll still have its advantages. Did our kitty move over here yet? No. I think perhaps because there's no reason for them to, because they have a house. I think when they have the school, they might move over here so they can
received.
quote-unquote work in the school. Doing air quotes, because I'm smart. Why is there waste rock right there? Strange. I like watching these little guys work. Zipping around with all their resources. I almost wish that they had little arms carrying the resource above their head, rather than it just being like an indicator of what they're carrying, making them physically carry it. But I guess they're technically carrying it in their little butt. Our child still hasn't moved. That makes me sad. But they'll figure it out. Everything else seems to be ticking over just fine.
Cable fault reported.
Our oxygen production is still outpacing our demand. Our water is still fine as well.
Sector scanned. No active research.
Oh, we want a new research.
Complete.
Megadome. Still not the right thing. Hopefully it comes soon. Not worried about you having heavy load. I guess you don't need to go out and grab metal because we have plenty right now. Plus there isn't obviously anywhere... I mean, I guess you could go down here, but that's... for 18, that's not really worth the trip. We're still positive at night, that's good.
Resources are low.
Spacebar is done. As soon as we can connect these two domes, it's going to be a great little self-sufficient little community in here. Just got to get rid of that little bastard. I hate it. It looks ugly and it's fucking with my plans. Watch the tech we need be stupidly expensive. I like how the people who first moved in over here moved in to work in the bar. They just really want to get that bar up and running. But, you know, that's okay. It's pretty important. Nobody's going to come and visit yet. But they will, someday.
We have a food
Our
shortage.
colonists are starving.
It's
We
fine.
have a food
It's
shortage.
just we don't have the grocer yet. Let's prioritize the grocer.
Cable fault reported.
That should fly up pretty quick once all of the concrete is here. And that should happen before people start to die, I hope. It better. Come on, just a couple more. One more and then we can build it. Build it. Good guy. Nice. So people should be able to get some food.
No active research.
What is this? Less maintenance? I guess that's okay. Still not what we want, but we'll take it. It's useful, and the tech we do want might be hiding behind it. Now, in terms of our resources, electrical components are getting pretty low.
We have a food shortage.
We can't afford this. Well, we can't in terms of polymers, but in terms of power we can. So that's worth thinking about. Let's put in some dumping stockpile thingies over here. And when our drones are not doing something else, they will start just generating concrete out of the waste rock that's laying around. Which is very nice. It's one of my favorite researches, I think. It's so useful. Generally, you get it really late in the game when you have these massive piles of rocks just laying around. And it's nice just to start cleaning them up, if nothing else. Even without the concrete that you get for it. It's definitely worth picking up whenever it shows up in your game. I really want to do that tunnel.
Sector scanned.
I'm really bummed out by that. Like, it's bothering me more than it should. Way more than it should. But I don't really care that it bothers me too much. I'm annoyed. I stand by my annoyedness. Pull a big old cable out there. Now, is that technically gonna be far enough? No. So we would need another drone controller up there.
Resources are low.
But for now, we'll send our little drone guy up here. Because I want this next sensor tower to improve our scanning. Oh, well, we've hit that really shitty thing again where we're out of electronics and we can't maintain the building that makes them. So we'll have to bring in a cargo rocket. We'll get another drone hub just for fun. And then odds and ends of other stuff, so 20 of each of the advanced stuff. We'll get some bonus food. Just to keep people going. And a couple of extra drones. That's all of our money, but it'll keep us ticking over for a little bit. How are we doing in here? Electronics, electronics. We need electronics everywhere, pretty much. Do you not send your drones really far away? I guess not. So how are we going to get the resources up there? I guess this guy. Is there some metal up here you can grab that's kind of close by? Not really. So let's send him down and grab this stuff. You can grab that, and then come up here and unload. Did that work? No.
Cable fault
He might need a stockpile. Go. Yeah, he needs a stockpile. That's fine. I really don't want to build a stockpile way up here, though. I guess we'll wait. Once we get our new delivery, we'll build another drone hub up there. It'll need coverage for maintenance anyway, so it's not the end of the world. It's just kind of a pain in my ass. Some more money. Let's actually do some outsourcing. Just a little baby one. And done. Right away, I want to put down a new drone hub. As far up here as it'll fit. And that should take care of all of our needs, pretty much. And in fact, we will put in a universal depot up here, since we have a drone hub. I like to keep the universal depots kind of close to drone hubs. Just so that wherever we might be building stuff, there's going to be some amount of resources. Plus it helps for maintenance and stuff like that. That should happen eventually. I suppose we need to start thinking about what we're gonna do in the meantime, in case that tech doesn't show up. And it might be that we start building our extraction over here. Well, no, we don't even have the technology, so I'm getting way ahead of myself. So maybe up here. I don't know. I have no idea where I want to expand next as a result of that. That little oversight. I forgot we didn't actually have the technology. Things are looking good in this dome. Morale's really high, or rather comfort, because of all the buildings allowing them to fulfill their needs. So if we can connect these two domes, everyone in this dome will be super happy too. It's just a matter of time, really. Now, if the next technology in our list isn't the right one, I'm going to be super sad. Like, I have a good feeling. The feeling inside me tells me that the next technology is going to be the one we're waiting for. And if I believe it hard enough, maybe it'll come true. But maybe you guys need to believe it with me. So focus. Envision that technology tree with the technology we want. The one that lets us clear out these things. Decommission protocol. Keep the phrase decommission protocol in your mind and hope with all of your being. Feel it inside of you. Believe it, and it'll happen. If we all do it together, it'll be strong enough to make it happen. I mean, there is obviously the whole time delay thing that might fuck up that plan. Because I'm the only person hoping it right now. You guys are hoping it in the future. Like in a couple of days when this video comes out. But I'm hoping. I'm hoping really hard. So maybe it'll be enough. I'm gonna be so fucking disappointed if it's not. I'm trying so hard. Come on, 5%. I gotta know. I spent like the last 3 minutes talking about this one thing. Reward my commitment, my perseverance, my faith. Show me the technology. Show me decommission protocol. 2%. Come on. 1%. I'm so nervous.
No active research.
Well, being able to store large amounts of water is nice, I guess. Let's do some outsourcing. Let's speed this up. Yep, I have nothing to say now. I'm basically done. It's appropriate we're at the end of an episode. Hopefully we'll get that technology sooner rather than later so we can plug all this stuff together. If not, then I guess I just keep crying. Other than that, though, things are running okay. We could use better production in some of these places. So we might want to do this upgrade, the automation upgrade in the polymer factory. Let's do that. And start to think about the amplify upgrade. That power cost is a little excessive. But I think we can figure it out. We have 20 places for people and 18 jobs, so we could get another load of people. Really maximize these two domes. They won't be coexisting, but they will be doing their own thing.
Resources are low.
That may not be a disaster. I'm a little sad that we're just using electronics in here. Just for no real reason. But if it makes people happy, I guess it's okay. Once we get them connected, it'll be
scanned.
worth it.
Anomaly found.
Oh. Drone man, go do your thing. But the episode, as it stands, is finished. So we'll find out if that technology becomes available in the next one, hopefully. Once that happens, we'll figure it all out. And I guess between episodes, I'll think about where we might want to expand in the future. I guess it depends what is unveiled over here. Over here is still okay, even without the deep extraction stuff, because there's a lot of rare materials. That wouldn't be the worst place. Still kind of short on water, though. I have this water down there, but it's kind of a long way to pipe it. But we'll figure that out. in the future. That's for future me to worry about. Yeah, so that's the plan.